This is the Unit 2 review without using the calculator, at least without using the Casio calculator. If you are going to do that, make sure you watch the other video. In this first question, the easiest way to solve it would be to go to substitution. So if you substitute in negative 9 times negative 10 minus 4 times, what in the world happened there? Oops. I pressed a button, sorry. It'll take me a second to get back to where we belong. Minus 4 times negative 7, do you get 103? Okay, so this is 90, and this is plus 28. 90 and 28 is 118. So no, it is not a solution. Next one. What happened here? Is this an expression or an equation? Remember, an expression has an equal sign, so this must be an equation. Next one. Let's look at this one to see if that's a solution. So if we substitute in negative 6 times negative 23 over 2 minus 2 times negative 23 over 2 plus 9, do we get 55? Well, this is positive 3 times 23 is 69, and these two cancel, so it's negative 23 plus 18, negative 23 plus 9, excuse me, is plus 14, so you don't get 55. So no, it is not a solution. Next one. Solve. I'm going to do all three of these solves. First one, 5a is negative 15. Divide both sides by 5. This becomes 1, so a is negative 3. Next one, 4 times negative 5h plus 3. Do you get 3h, or equals 3h plus 58? Distribute the parentheses first, that's the first step, and you get negative 20h plus 12. There's no like terms, so we're going to get the variables all on the same side, so add 20h to each side, and you get 12 is 23h plus 50, subtract 50 from both sides, and you get 23h equals negative 38. I made a mistake someplace. 58 this is supposed to be. Subtract 58 from both sides. 58, 12 is 46. So divide both sides by 23, and you get h is negative 2. Last one, 8x is 2x minus 54. Add 2x to, or subtract 2x from both sides. You get 6x is negative 54. Divide both sides by 6. You get x is negative 9. Next one. Well, yeah, I guess I can do all three of these also. Same way. First one, P, so that's what we're solving for, is 34.25. Oops. P is the 873.38 times h, so divide both sides by 34.25 divided by 34.25. I do have to get out my calculator because I can't do that in my head. 833.38 divided by 34.25 is 24.38. Let's try it again. 873.38 over 34.25 is 25.5. Next one. We're given R and we're looking for P. So we have P equals 0.44, that's our R, times 743,000. I have to get my calculator out again. 0.44 times 743,000 is 32. I forgot what that was. 3269.20. Last one. 7/20 of vehicles in the lot are cars. 7/20 vehicles is the cars. That's what it says. It says there are 406, so let's just substitute that in here. 7/20 V is 406. Let's multiply both sides by 20 over 7. This becomes a 1. This becomes a 1. 20 over 7. I'm going to use my calculator. 406 times 27ths is 1160. Okay, next one. Solve. This one's a good one to do with substitution. Okay, so instead of writing y, so we have negative 9x equals, plus 6 times 5 equals negative 15. So negative 9x plus 30 is negative 15. Subtract 30 from each side. So negative 9x equals negative 45. Divide both sides by negative 9. So x is, let's see, 9, 5. So our answer is 5, 5. Solve. Okay, I think the easiest way to solve this one is to multiply the second equation by 9 and add them together. So we get, I did it again. I get a button here that I can press on my screen to turn it sideways, and I have fat wrists, so it gets turned. Okay, so we have 9x plus 8y equals negative 22. And I'm going to multiply the second equation by 9, so we get negative 9x minus 9y equals negative 27. So I add them together. This cancels. This is negative y is negative 49. Just making sure I got it right. Oh, by negative 9. No, by positive 9. This should be positive 27. So this is 5. So y is negative 5. Since negative y is positive 5, y is negative 5. So let's substitute that into the second equation. Negative x minus negative 5 equals 3. Subtract 5 from both sides. We have negative x is negative 2. So our answer is negative 2, negative 5. Let's substitute that into the first equation. Negative 18 no, negative x is negative 2, so x is positive 2. So this is positive 18, and then minus 8 times 5, well, minus 40, does that equal negative 22? So it checks. So 2 and negative 5 is our solution. Last one, just so that you can see it, I'm going to erase those. Okay, George and Lee Sung sell stereos. George sold, so George equals Lee plus 9. Together they sold 29, so George plus Lee equals 29. Let's substitute in, instead of writing G, let's write L plus 9. So L plus 9 plus L is 29. Subtract 9 from both sides, and you get 2L is 20. So Lee Sung sold 10, and George sold 19, because they add up to 29, and 19 is 9 more than 10. Next one, give the coordinates of the solution. So it's over 5, down 4. Find the slope. Slope is change in y, which is slope, remember, is letter M, is the change in y over the change in x. So we take negative 12 minus negative 9, those are the y's, over negative 5 minus 2, the x's. So we get negative 12 plus 9 is negative 3. Negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. I did it again. So M is 3/7. Next one. Give the equation in the intercept slope form. Okay, so the intercept, so y equals mx plus b. B is negative 2, so minus 2. Now we have to figure out the slope. For the slope, we go down 1, 2, 3, negative 3, and we go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's negative 1/2. Next one. Write the standard form of this equation. Okay, so we have x and y. They have to equal 42. If x is 0, y is negative 6. So negative 6 times what is 42? Negative 6 times negative 7. So 0, comma, negative 7 is one of our solutions. And then if, we don't know that they have to equal 0. Sorry about that, or 42. Let's graph it. So when you see this problem, what you're going to need to do is figure out that the standard form, some number x plus some number y equals some number. Okay, so we have to figure out what those coefficients are. Well, when the x coefficient matches the y's intercept, the y's coefficient matches the x's intercept. And so to find the answer, you would multiply those two together and get 42. But we can't have that be a negative exponent or negative coefficient. 6x minus or plus 7y equals negative 42. I guess I'd accept it either way, but let's check it just to make sure. xy, if x is 0, y is negative 6. If y is 0, x is negative 7. So that checks. All right, next one. Write the equation. We can do all three of these, I think, at once. First one, write the equation in the slope-intercept form. That means y is all alone. To get y all alone, we'll add y to both sides and subtract 9 from both sides. So 7x minus y equals 9. Add y to both sides, subtract 9 from both sides. These cancel, and we get 7x minus 9 equals y, or y equals 7x minus 9. Next one. Write this in the slope-intercept form, so we want y all alone, negative 8x plus 4y equals negative 40. Let's divide everything by 4 first, so that we get negative 2x plus y equals negative 10. Add 2x to both sides. We get y equals 2x minus 10. Last one, standard form. Let's add 3.3x to both sides, or this is 10/3. So we get 10, oops, I'm going to change colors. 10/3 x plus y equals 3, because the 3 stays on the other side. Multiply everything by 3, because this number has to be a whole number or an integer. So we get 10x, multiply the whole thing by 3, plus 3y equals 9. Next one. It says that we want the number of cars is in thousands and the price is in thousands. They cross right here, so 8,000 is the x when the y is 20. Oops, I shouldn't have that comma. Is 20,000. Okay, those are the problems.